All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole 3, par 5 of the new Eagle Peak course. This is going to be my first looks at these. Try to figure out kind of the way that I want to go about doing this. And it appears, in my opinion, definitely going for this hop shot over here seems like the way that you're probably going to want to go for most scenarios. The only exception to that would probably be if you get some kind of headwind which restricts you from getting over here, but you can see how it kind of gives you a relatively nice look at the pin when you come in this way. So you know, this could be a very useful method for you. Alternatively, you know, you'd have to go over towards the left over here and get a pretty solid angle, but I'd have to get down there very far, and it would probably require a very good curling driver, which I do not have. Now, I don't know in terms of length with what I can get away with here. This seems to be a little bit shorter of a hole. I'm going to go with a katana ball and just try to focus on my side spin a little bit here. I'm probably going to go, you know, 2 or 3 rings plus a little bit of offset here with my curl, just to kind of counter that wind on top of that. And what I'm going to try to do is just kind of hit it up here on this slope, try to keep it hopefully as high as I can, because it's going to keep a little bit better angle to where I can hopefully get around that bunker. It looks like coming in this direction, you know, the downside to going this way is the bunker is going to be right there, and it's going to be extremely hard to avoid it. So what we're going to need to do here is probably go very aggressively towards the bunker, like you see my opponent doing. And this does appear to be a little bit uphill. I would imagine if I, especially with this wind, it's probably as hard as a wind as I could get. We're probably going to want to play this with some curl and probably an underplay going down into that sand. The reason being is when you move to lower ground, so if I start up here on this high ground, for instance, and move down into this lower ground, it's going to cause the ball to be less affected by the wind. So let's see. I wonder if this is a backstop up here. Kind of looks like it might be, but I can't tell. And of course, my ball guide with a Sniper 6 isn't quite as much as I want it to be. I could probably switch to the Guardian, to be honest with you, because I really don't have the luxury of ball guide anyway. But as I was mentioning, you know, I'm going to kind of underplay this. I'm going to go a little bit more than 4 rings, and I'm going to curl it rather significantly. And let's just see what this looks like. Let's see if it comes off this hill the whole way. Doesn't look like it. Maybe if I get it over towards the right, because I see another ridge there that I'm about to go over. So, or I need to get it more left. And it looks like I might be able to use that. Otherwise, I mean, there's no real way that I can aim at the hole, I don't believe, without trying to drive it left there. So you can see the side spin balls are going to be very helpful. One of the good things that you can do, I mean, you can get away with a marlin on this hole. So you can see my opponent easily, you know, had length with a marlin ball. And I would imagine, unless the wind got very, very high, you probably would not, you know, max yourself out even with a Titan ball. So, you know, you could get away with a little bit lighter ball for this hole. But, you know, good luck with that 3rd hole. I'm going to continue to hopefully try to play it and try to get a little bit more aggressive each and every time. I'll just add some more curl. I'm going to split these up. I'll catch you guys on the shootout.